Hello YouTube! Last week I went camping with my nature group. I was actually one of the organizers of this camping trip, which is always nice because you see all the planning and preparing you did come to a result and makes you feel kind of proud. And in this case the result was a fun and very educative weekend. I had arranged for a forest ranger to tell us about animal tracks in the Veluwe Zone, a Dutch national park. And it was a very interesting excursion. We learned a lot to recognize not just the footprints and dung, but also scratch marks, feeding marks, dents. Basically anything you can imagine an animal leaving behind in its environment. And after that we went hiking on the heath and through the woods to look for more tracks. And at night we went cycling through the forest looking for wildlife. We saw a lot of tracks as well as some cool woodpeckers and lizards during the day, including one rare species of woodpecker. At night though we didn't see too much wildlife, probably because we were in a large group and some of us were kinda noisy. But speaking of wildlife, of the slightly extinct variety this time, I'm building a Cretaceous Herbivore Paddock this episode. I thought about it long and hard and figured that having a team of herbivores having a large field and carnivores having a large exhibit by the mountainside would be kinda nice. The herbivores of choice are Triceratopses and Gallimimi. They're from North America and Asia respectively. So normally I wouldn't be putting them together, but they're the only Cretaceous herbivore the game has so far, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So yeah. Alright, so here we have the hatchery. I tried building it slightly different from last two times to show that this is not the Jurassic hatchery but the Cretaceous one. And then when we turn around we see the exhibit. In hindsight I kind of went overboard with altering the sizes of those palms. I thought it would look better than it does. But yeah, whatever. So since I mentioned Triceratops is a lot stronger and a lot more aggressive than the other animals we've had so far, or than the other herbivores we've had so far, kind of like the bison or the rhinoceros of its time, I wanted to do something a little more hooligan-proof than just an electrified horse fence. And I feel like the electrified elephant fence does do that job. But other than that, the exhibit is kind of similar to the Jurassic one, you know, a big plain with some hills in the middle with some rocks and foliage on top. The hills do look nice, like I didn't go as overboard with size, or the bushes on the hills do look nice. I didn't go as overboard with size altering on them as I did in the visitor area. I did make the raised viewing platform a bit bigger, and I feel I've also gotten better at building them. It's certainly looked better than it did last episodes. And we also have the little glass viewing area for those that want to do that. It's not super special, since the building and landscaping options are very limited right now and they don't really control very well. But that won't stop me from building an exhibit for every animal that's been released so far. And next episode I'm gonna be building the smallest exhibit of the series, a Velociraptor pen. So yeah, see you next time.